Good evening. It is Tuesday. This is the normal time for us every Tuesday to sit down and present ourselves in truth and honesty to that cosmic source of life and light and love. So let us now sit in a relaxed position. That is, if you're sitting on the floor or cushion, let us make sure that the chest, the neck, and the head is arranged in a straight line. Let us observe the scene in front. All these pictures and symbols are symbolic and have great depth to them as guiding teachers on the path of the inner road to spiritual wholeness. If you're sitting on a chair, see if you can cross your ankles underneath. That will immediately push the pelvis forward and give you an erect spine. Let us be thankful for our humanity, that is, for our vertical position, where in our spiritual practice, a rearrangement, as it were, of the entire nervous system takes place. We don't have to worry about it. It will happen as an effect after long practice. As usual, let us close our eyes gently. Let us not squeeze them closed. Let us simply relax the eyelids. In order to assist with this, let's keep the eyes slightly open. Let's find a spot on the floor or in front, which is a few meters away. Let us relax the whole body. Let us place body and mind in the presence of the source of existence itself, in the presence of consciousness itself, intelligence, knowledge, beauty, radiance. Let us put ourselves in a joyful frame of mind by letting go. We let go not only of the human body, of its gut area, its heart area, its head area, but let us also let go by adopting a let go attitude, letting go our fears and doubts that often arise from the past, our anxieties that are in the future not yet arrived. Let us therefore put ourselves truly in the present moment. What is the deepest truth is to be found in the deepest silence, is to be found in the very inner depths of the soul, deep within the recesses of the heart. Let us use the capacity for creative imagination. Let us feel that we are in the presence of infinity. You can represent this by imagining that there is a vast space before us and all around us. Normally, we divide space into 4 areas: in front, behind, left and right. That is north, south, east and west. Let us imagine that these four quarters arise from a single source. We might call this the Lord of Space. One single being whose expansion exists as infinite space. For convenience, we divide this into the observable universe, the world way beyond, and the interspace. Let us have a blessing attitude towards all four quarters. Let us have a blessing attitude toward the source of infinite space and all beings and objects within it. Let us assert, may all beings be happy, may all beings be peaceful, may all beings be blissful. Let us radiate cosmic being and cosmic goodness everywhere, asserting the highest values. Let us assert strong, true, wise, full, free, beauty, goodness, love, harmony. Let us radiate like the sun radiates to all quarters, transforming in its wake discord into harmony. Let us feel this harmony within us. Let us find the source of it in the very depths of our being, radiating like a brilliant sun everywhere, spreading its golden message, its golden radiance and hues, so that we find no place where it is not. This pure consciousness, this pure existence itself. Assert, I am that. Now let us turn our attention to some holy word. Every holy phrase begins with the universal sound symbol for the sum totality. We call this Om, just to symbolize the repetition of this. Let us repeat it 3 times. And after that, let us continue its resonating vibration within the core of our very being and within our breath. As we allow the air to enter in to the lungs, inflating them, let us think that we are absorbing all the rays of goodness within us, very highest values. And as we breathe out, exhaling with an Om, let us think that we are spreading this golden word, this golden seed in every corner and every place. Let us tune our minds into this sound symbol, and let us add to it the mantra that your Guru has given you, or any other phrase or mantra that is significant to you. Let's not repeat it in a meaningless way, but let us fully engage in its meaning. I will lead the way with 3 recitations. All sound vibrates, and all the universe are dancing waves of vibrations. Let us consider how they arose from this single sound symbol. Let's pause now while we continue the repetition, invoking our highest divinity, asking it, as it were, to enter into us and reside for this period of time that is dedicated to meditation. Let us arrange the fingers in such a way that the thumb is engaging with the index finger. We can relax this as we go through our meditation. But let us think that that source, that inner being, that vast one without a second, is present in us to the tips of the fingers. To see how all this material world, with its vast store of energy, its vast expression of force, is just the breath of the divine. Let us think that our own breath is a breath of the divine, caught, as it were, in a small area that we normally call me. Let us make sure that the nerves are nicely tranquil, making sure that the breath is equalized, being aware of the air entering through the nose and leaving at Just think that this is the breath of God. That entity inflates and deflates the lungs, refreshes and renews the cells of the body, assimilates and digests our food, flows as grace for directed thinking. All thoughts that arise in the mind are the Lord's grace arriving, waiting for distribution. Let us now form this capacity to think into the highest molding of our memories. Memories which are good and sweet, elevating, uplifting. Memories that will take us on a journey to our inward sense of being, on our way, glorifying all the scenes in front. Let us now withdraw our attention from the eyes, the ears, and all the senses. Let us center our attention deep within, and from this let us visualize or let a lotus flower emerge in a pond. Observe how the lotus flower stands above the water, unblemished by it, and yet having its roots in it. Let us see how the petals are open in a sign of worship. In this same way, let us open our hearts. Let us take all our activities today and, like hands expressed in an open way, let us offer them with all our feeling of adoration and thankfulness to that Supreme One who pumps the heart, to that Supreme One who moves the galaxies, to that Spirit in a tree, in a flower, in a bud, in speech, in mind, present in every quarter. Let us mentally praise that being, not only in space, but also in the earth, in the oceans. Let us praise that one that is present in the air, in the sky. Let us praise that one inwardly with all our feeling of thankfulness and adoration that expresses itself as fire, as lightning, as the sun and the moon. Let us offer our thankfulness and praise for that one that sits in the breath and in the eye that sees, the ear that hears, the hands that move. Let us feel how this movement happens from within, not from without. The same lotus flower that we imagined, let us place it in our hearts, the very core of our being. Let us feel how it is nourished by the nectar of immortality. Let us feel that inside it, the cosmic sun shining like and brighter than billions of the brightest suns. Let this brightness flood this lotus of your heart with sparkling light, and every one of its petals radiating light because they shine with it and are illuminated by it. Let this heart of the lotus set you on fire. Let it ignite, and like an infinite source of light, let it flood not only the borders, as it were, beyond the lotus, but let it flood progressively the subtle body. Let it flood the physical body. Let it flood all the environment around. Let it light up the whole universe. Let it be the light that lights the suns and stars. Let us pour out this light to flood the whole cosmic, unfathomable depths. Let us imagine how the whole cosmos is moving and lit in areas seen and unseen. Let us feel how this eternal light, this eternal source, is flowing through everything. Gushing everywhere as eternal light. Only one light is there as background. And all these luminous and lit entities, let us think and feel how they are dissolved into this one immense cosmic light that is emanating from this lotus. Let us merge our identity with this and assert, I am the cosmic light. I am the nectar of immortality. Seeing this lotus of our heart nourished with this same nectar, let us see that in the center of it is revealed a sublime and blissful force that is pure love. It is that force that animates and sustains the whole universe. It is cosmic energy. It is the underlying substance of every being and everything. It is infinite in its potency and infinite in the way it permeates and lights up everything in its wake, swallowing everything in sublime bliss. That is the pure being. That is your essence. That is you. Let us understand that from the center of the lotus of the heart, from which this light shines, this divine power has woven warp and woof the fabric of the immense cosmic web, using golden threads of shimmering light. With her own threads of beauty and pure love, pure joy and bliss. It is this unfolding that we call nature that reveals to us her whole manifestation. Deep underlying everything is this sublime fabric, shining and making the whole universe shine with it. This Mother Nature dances and sings, as it were, rejoices in finding her delights in pure consciousness, the supreme beyond all manifestations. You are that. Let us complete this short meditation with a universal prayer. O adorable Lord of mercy and love, salutations and prostrations unto Thee. Thou art within, and Thou art omnipresent, omniscient, and omnipotent. Thou art the indweller of all beings. Grant us an understanding heart, equal vision, balanced mind, faith, devotion, and wisdom. Grant us the inner spiritual strength to resist temptation and control the mind. Fill our hearts with divine virtues. Let us behold Thee in all these names and forms. Let us serve Thee in all these names and forms. Let Thy name be ever on our lips. Thy presence be ever in our hearts. Let us abide in Thee forever and ever. Let us abide in Thee forever and ever. And let us also understand this pure consciousness that lies in, through, as and beyond. That is our very nature. Peace, peace, peace be unto all on all sides everywhere. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.